Alright, what's up everyone, Duquesne23 here, and today I want to talk about some improvements to Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, and to be able to see what hopefully can be added into the future, and hopefully they will come out with some sort of news or update about they will be adding more content in there, because I personally haven't seen anything. Maybe I missed something. If I did, be sure to leave a comment down below. But this video, I'm going to be talking about some improvements that I want to be able to be seen in the future updates to the creative park mode, and hopefully make the creating of custom maps and playing of custom maps a lot better and a lot more enjoyable. Now, that is not to say that it is not enjoyable to do it already right now, but there are certain things that can make it a lot more fun for the overall community. So one of the first things I want to talk about is the worlds. I guess that's what you would call it, the different worlds. I know that there's ways that you can change the current surroundings into different, like to stormy, to clear, to kind of sunset version. And then there's a heavens version where it kind of looks like you're up in space and everything. And that's really cool. I really like that. But I would also like to be able to see some other options. Like I know in past Tony Hawks, I had to go look all this stuff up because it's been a really long time since I played. But I know in past Tony Hawk games, the creative park mode, you're able to have like beach, skate park, the school, the warehouse, the space station, just other things like that. So it would be really cool if you can have a warehouse location, so you don't have to worry about trying to build something that may look like a warehouse. You can already kind of have the surroundings, maybe even add a city location so you can have some massive skyscrapers around you while you're trying to build a park. And so that means you can have a pretty cool surrounding area, so you can make it kind of look like you're in a city if you're building your park that way. And of course, just other things like the school. I know you can kind of build a school and stuff, but it'll be kind of neat to be able to have the options to just have an automatic school around you to kind of put up the barriers and everything. And also, I'm not 100% sure on this. This will lead over into my next point, is objects, like some different objects in there that I would prefer to see. Like I'm trying to remember which Tony Hawk Pro Skater was or anything like that, but I remember a long time ago there was something like spikes and lava that you could put out onto your map, so you can actually have like a gap, a jump over something where it has lava or spikes or things like that underneath. So that type of thing would be really awesome. And also, I tried looking in there Tony Hawk 1 and 2, except that I don't remember seeing anything over like windows. I may be wrong about that again, but I don't remember seeing different types of windows that you can place. So right now you can put walls, and you can even make them look like bricks or wood or whatever you want to do for walls. So if you want to custom build your own like buildings, you can do that, but I don't remember seeing any windows that you can put up. So it's not just like giant brick walls or giant concrete walls. So you can actually have some windows, so you can make it seem like it's an actual building, having some windows and stuff. So that would be really nice to be able to have things like that. Another thing that would be great, and this is something that everyone I think that I've seen in comments and stuff has been asking for, is have a goal. Have some sort of goal to playing these custom maps. Most of the time you could just jump onto a custom map and it's just free riding. You just ride around and that's it. You just ride around, check out the map, which while that's cool in its own right, checking out people's custom maps, being able to see what they can do, it would be really nice to be able to have some sort of goal. Either set a 2-minute timer like the normal Tony Hawk courses, your 2-minute timer, have the high score, someone trying to go for high score after high score, have some sort of leaderboard for each map, so you can see, and it'll save like the top like 5 people or something on the leaderboard. And so you can actually try to strive for that leaderboard spot, that top spot on everyone's custom maps. So there's a reason to be able to play it, like there's some sort of goal to play it. Also, to be able to add other things in there like the skate, to be able to add the SKATE in there, so you have to find ways of collecting it. Other things like the VHS tape, to be able to find the tape, so you can actually, have some sort of like hidden area or something very difficult to get to where you acquire the skate. And once, or acquire, I mean the VHS. And maybe once, if you're not doing a 2-minute timer type of thing, just maybe make it to where you can free roam and you at least got to collect all the objectives, and that will be, it'll end the time. you know, like it'll end your time on the map that you collected it, and you know, it's based on how quickly people can collect these things. I don't know, but you know, it would be nice to be able to have just different collectibles, like all the magazines or the wall writing, the school bells, or just things like that, being able to put that into the, you know, create a park mode. And then also to be able to add things like gaps. I know that's probably a little bit more difficult than adding in just the skate or the, you know, the tape or anything like that, but being able to put your own gaps in there, and setting your own, you know, like point value for the gaps. So you can set up a gap, just have it like have a text box pop up where you can name it whatever you want, and then have it set it as a point value. So if you do that gap, it will set a, you know, certain point value whenever you do cross it. And so that type of thing would be really cool if they are able to implement that into this editor, because that will give people a reason like to play custom maps besides just going to check out, hey, this map looks cool, I'm gonna ride around in it, which is great in itself. But you do want to, you know, like people want to have goals to be able to do things. That you want to be able to have the skate or the tape or the 2-minute timer to be the top spot on the leaderboard. So these are the type of things that I want to be able to see added on there. Now, I'm sure there's plenty of other stuff that, you know, people want added on there, but to me, these were some of the top things. Just really more objects, more things to be able to put into the map. Like I do remember the lava and like spikes and stuff like that in past ones. I don't remember which ones they were from, but I do remember those from past ones, and the stuff, and just more objects in the windows, and just to make your map more believable, to make it more like an actual, you know, level that's in the normal Tony Hawk like campaign. And so that would be pretty cool to be able to do that, to have different style of things like that in there. Just more objects, more worlds that you can, I guess I'm gonna call them worlds, even though they're like warehouse, the city, you know, just things like that. More areas, I guess, to build in, more different types of areas to build in, and of course goals and stuff. So these to me were the top 3 type of things that I want to see in the new Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 creative park mode. Overall, the creative park mode is amazing. They did a really good job adding a lot of things in there that people have been asking for a while, and just it's overall just a great editor. But I would like to be able to see these other things added in there to make it really a perfect editor for Tony Hawk games, and especially the goals thing, because people want reasons why to play maps besides just going and checking them out. They want to be able to try to collect things, try difficult stuff, be top of the leaderboard under a 2-minute timer. It would just be fun to be able to do stuff like that. So again, everyone, thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. If you do want to see more Tony Hawk content, I will be showcasing some maps and featuring some maps here pretty soon. And I also feature a bunch of other maps from other editors and other games. So if you do want to keep on seeing this content, be sure to subscribe, and be sure to like the video and leave a comment down below if I missed something that you would like to be able to see added into the creative park mode in Tony Hawk. And if I did miss it and there's enough of them in there that I've, you know, missed out on a lot of things, I may make a second video of this talking about a part 2 of stuff that we would like to see added in there. So again, thank you everyone for coming out. Appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to follow me over on Twitch and Twitter. The links to those are down in the description below, and I will see y'all in the next video.